right, devil horn, salute. Give the thing a second to work. We got a beer this morning. Good morning, AM. That's right, good morning, AM. The best good morning AM show on the Donkey Tube. That's right, I am real, I'm not AI, and we don't talk about ordinary topics like racism, and stupid wars and shit. We just talk about normal life shit and stuff. Real life issues here. So good morning, guys. Thank you for watching. Double horn salute, motherfuckers. Salute to all of you who watch. Pat on the back, Fritzy. And Mr. Mad, thank you, showing up in my comments here lately. So it's hot as fuck here, man. I just crawled out of the shower. I'm fucking miserable as fuck, man. I hadn't made it outside yet for my walk, and I thought I had a couple minutes here to try to. I'm on such a tight budget. I finally found something where my dick is bigger. My old lady thinks I roll these big Cheech and Chong joints. I smoke so much powder. Says, baby, look how thin this goddamn thing is. Then I whipped out my dick, and I put my dick against this thing, and I says, look, baby, my dick is bigger than this. That's how much weed I'm smoking. So yeah, it's like sucking through a straw sometimes. But, you know, I live on a fixed income. I live in the real world on a tight fucking budget. She was nice, bought me this beer. So we're gonna, yeah, the Voda, the little water from Russia, it's a little burny. It kind of makes things hot. So I'm gonna chill down with a beer right now. I bought a Heineken. Big old tall Heineken. I don't even know how much it was. I didn't give a fuck. Got the bottle of vodka, got a bottle of Heineken, and God, that bottle. Right now, as hot as it is, a nice cold beer. Oh man, it's the shit. Beers and blunts, baby. Beers and Blunt Tuesday. Maybe that's what we ought to call this. So anyway, yesterday afternoon, I lay down, take a nap, and about 4 o'clock, I wake up and I'm sick as fuck. I'm sick of the heat. Everything, it's wearing me down. I've had a heart attack 11 years ago, and I'm overdue. I'm way overdue for my next heart attack, and so last night, we don't know what's happening. Mel left to the store, and by the time she got back, I'm sick. I'm throwing up. I have to jump in the shower real quick to cool off. Wonder what's going on across the street here. Somebody, fucking a rental property over here. So anyway, long story short, you want to go to the hospital? Not really, but then it got to the point I'm throwing up. All right, let's just go. Let's see what happens. So I'm sitting in the car screaming, mama, 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 and that seems to be the normal thing. You know, I'm in so much pain, all I can do is scream for mama, but mama been dead since 1988. Well, she has, so I know when I'm screaming for my mom, she ain't around. It's like a dead and dying cat. They meow, 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 and I've heard stories of people screaming for help and mama, and there's nothing nobody can fucking do for you. If you didn't know that, wake up today. There'll be a day coming. If you haven't experienced this, yeah, you'll be in so much pain, you'll be screaming, help me, mama, mama, help me, and there ain't nobody to help you. There ain't nobody to help you. All you can do is just fucking scream. Yeah, ain't that fucking cruel? Ain't that fucking cruel as fuck, man? I've been doubled over so bad, I've had to have my old lady go get the towel out of the dryer just so I could get in and out of the shower, wrap up with a bunch of fucking towels and try to get my body under control. So anyway, we get me to the hospital. I walk in there, I've got a towel wrapped around me. I'm all gimped up. The girl looks at me, hey, can I help you? I think I'm having a heart attack. Okay, go have a seat. And I just looked at her and go, I love the wait, princess. My old lady had enough time to park the car, get back there, catch up with me before they ever got to me. I'm out there, okay, well, we gotta wait. You know, I'm thinking I'm having a heart attack. You know, triage, you know, priority patients over bullshit. Not in this place. So they finally get there, they get a chair. Heart attack, dude? Yeah, right here. They get me back. All right, so they poke me full of holes. They get the blood drawn. They've got all these EKG things that come in with an x-ray, sign in admissions, all that crap. But I'm looking down and I got no IV. Yeah, it's like, where the fuck's the IV? I'm dehydrated. I've been I'm heat fucked. On top of don't know I'm having a heart attack. You think the hospital would have had the goddamn decency to give an IV? No. No. So finally, we sat there for about an hour and a half, never saw the fucking doctor. Usually the nurses come in, hook you up and all that, and a few minutes later, and I understand people are busy, but But the doctor would usually show up and say, hi, yeah, we're going to run some tests, see you here in a few minutes, what's going on. You can figure out real quick if you're going to like this doctor or not. I never saw the guy. In an hour and a half that I was in the emergency room, I never saw a doctor. I saw nurses. The last nurse that started unhooking that shit out of my arm and peeling me off, and I said, sweetie, that's not you, but I'm mad as hell. No IV drip, no doctor, no, we don't know what the fuck's going on. And this was crazy too. I never seen this place so out of control. They had people in the hall sitting. I'm waving at old ladies, blowing them kisses and shit. You could hear I'm talking multiple patients screaming, "Ah! Ah!" at the top of their fucking lungs downstairs. I have never, ever experienced that in an emergency room, ever. Usually when you're like that, they're going to control you. You're going to tell you to shut the fuck up. They're going to knock you. They're going to do something to control that because, yeah, they don't want people to hear that. And when they have a dead body rolling up, they usually cover it up and say, oh, hey, everybody turn your head to like a dead body. And you kind of, hey, wow, take a quick look. Hey, man, that's a dead fucking person going out. So we sat there for an hour and a half. And then when I say I'm leaving, I can do this shit at home. I don't need this. Not one person, not one doctor, not one nurse tried to stop me from signing out against. Usually they try to. At least wait for your blood test. At least give the doctor a chance. And look, been here for an hour and a half. Nobody's checking on me. Here's another thing. Let me check this. Yeah, we're doing it. So when you go to the emergency room, they put you in this bed, and there's a sheet over this mattress, okay? And it's this little sheet. And when they prop the bed up, the sheet slides down along with the pillow. Nobody ever fucking comes in to help you. Well, yeah, you got all this shit in you, and it's like it's somebody, you know, hey, I gotta fucking pee. Can I get a urinal? You know, you wait 30, yeah, and then you gotta pee and you can't pee. Standing there and like, I can't pee and I need to pee. You gotta get backed up. You got all this shit on you, and oh, that truck's back again looking at the rental property. I wonder if it's somebody gonna buy the fucking property or try to rent it. Truck looks too rich to be a renter. It looks like a buyer. So anyway, you're all hooked up. You can't move and fuck around. And they, like I say, they want you to lay still. Well, I can't. I need to move around and shit. Then they're worried about, then they lift up the things on the side and you don't know how to drop them down because they're worried about you falling out. But I ain't going to fall out, but I need to step out of the fucking bed. So I know. So we signed out. Nobody stopped us. Apologized to the nurse. And we weren't very pleased when we were walking out of the establishment. And when I left, once I hit outside the lobby, I'd go, good luck seeing the doctor. We've been back there for an hour and a half, never saw anybody. In fact, we go, no, oh, good luck, good luck, good luck. Yeah, back there an hour, I never saw a fucking doctor. Get outside, I'm flipping the bird and shit. It was like, I even told the nurse, what a waste of time. I'm sorry I fucking showed up today. You don't have to take this anymore with your medical care. Well, yeah, ever since Obama fucking trashed medical Obamacare, it's just gotten worse. No, you need to take control of your medical care. You need to take control of the situation properly, not rudely, but properly within proper bounds. Don't overstep the limits. But yeah, you can sit there and look a doctor in the face when they say there's nothing wrong with you. You can look them straight in the face and say, bullshit. And I'm going to finish with this. This is the thing about doctors I hate. They spent money to go to college. They paid back the loan finally. They bought their $100,000, million home. They drive an $80,000, $100,000 Ford truck 5 minutes away with every bell and whistle that ain't even going to last 5 fucking years. They got all this goddamn money earned and spent in that, and they can't figure out what the fuck is wrong with me. I've been begging my doc, can we find out if I have Alzheimer's? Can we find out if I have MS or Parkinson's? Because I jiggle and I'm sick. I got multiple things going wrong with me. They sent me to a neurosurgeon. She gave me, some kind of shock therapy. Well, I didn't do that. Here's some pills and see you in 6 months. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? So it's just here, a little wolf ticket. Don't get sick. Don't get sick. Expect a long wait. Maybe. I know up in the city, you're going to wait for an emergency thing. There ain't no triage on, heart attack or a sprained ankle. Well, the sprained ankle was here before the heart attack. Sorry, heart attack guy, you're going to have to wait for the sprained ankle. That's the way that shit works anymore. Doctors that don't care, nurses overworked. The system's broke. It's a piece of shit. Horn salute, I'm out of here. And it's good morning, AM.